What's up, Malibuhour Sears? Colton here. Today we're going to bring you another video of the wild willies, but seems to be a problem. Pop, why are you sitting on the chair?
It's been a long day, putting on the little nuts and bolts and painting the guy and all the little detail and putting those stickers on that you had to cut out.
Oh, it sounds so hard. Look at me. I'm sitting next to a little fire. Oh, I'm so old.
Puts heat out.
All right, why don't you actually come and explain what's going on with the wild willies? Because it does look like there's a bunch of details that we missed.
Well, the reason why we didn't do a lot of the recording on it is there's a lot of little screws that you gotta do even for the windshield. And the fenders, they had little screws and little nuts you had to put on. So it's just really time consuming. So even if we did do a recording and we did a time lapse so it would speed up, it'd be like a 45-minute time lapse because it took about a day and a half to paint all the little parts on the figurines, like the fire extinguisher, the little NOS tank. We did it in green. Just so it would stand out because of the green body. We wanted to give it a little more of a pop. And we didn't go red because with the red suit and the red fire hydrant, fire extinguisher, it would just been too much red. And we were going to go with a gray fire suit for the guy in the Jeep.
So kind of like the box?
Yeah, but it just didn't look right. We wanted him to kind of stand out a little bit. Then we just did the detail on the back fender, kind of like what the box did. And with the gas tank, we, did the back for the gas can strap and the tank holder and the gas cap, just so it gives it a little bit of detail.
I would have done yellow for the jerry can, but the green still looks good.
Yeah, yellow. We were thinking about doing that, but really there's no gas cans that are yellow because you have the water cans that are blue right now. Gas cans are red, but back in the old Jeeps, they were green or red, but they always kept them green because they didn't want them to stand out. So
okay, so
so we
you kind of kept it period correct.
Yeah, a little bit. Just did a couple of twists on it. I mean, really, you're not gonna see a NOS tank and a Willys, but
you'd be surprised what you see on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So this is kind of it right now. Now we're gonna start going into the frame. We're just waiting for some parts to come from ordering some that's been on back order. But once we start doing the frame and stuff like this, we'll start doing a time lapse when we start getting the frame more put together, so we can do time lapses actually putting the Jeep body on the frame with the wheels. We'll record that in time lapse so you can actually see the whole build that way. Then take it outside and run it for the first time, so we'll make sure all our YouTube subscribers will see the first run. So if we do have a meltdown or a fire,
you'll see it.
You'll see it. You'll be the first one to see it. Hopefully, cross our fingers, it won't. But kind of excited to check these big foam or big rubber air tires on this other thing. It's gonna sit probably about that tall after it's put together. So it should be a kind of fun little video. So,
and once you guys see this body all together and stuff like that with the frame and all that and the car's running, our little lunch box down here, kind of hiding in that little corner, we'll do a head-to-head shootout between the two. That'll be a good fun video for everybody. We know we did say something about a video car. That's over here. We still got a couple more drilling to do, but here's a spot for the suction cup for the GoPros. We're going to try to find a way to mount the phone and stuff, but this is pretty much the final product of it. Let us know what you guys think of it and what type of angles you would like to see. As far as details on the wheelies goes, Pops, you did a great job. Kind of wish you had a couple videos in there, but I completely understand with the time-consuming thing.
We also had your grandpa that has been seen in a couple videos, and he's on Facebook. I think we're still trying to edit a video we did with him. But you're going to start seeing him put his tugboat together. That's going to be interesting. What we'll do is we'll definitely do a time laps on that stuff, because the detail and how long it takes him to cut out pieces.
And those videos will be a lot longer, guys.
Yeah, but it'll be a long video, but he'll be moving pretty fast like lightning. It'll be kind of funny, but that's going to be a neat video. And we're going to kind of have a special hour for him. We're thinking about maybe like on a Thursday night or Friday night. It'd be like a senior hour, you know, for, you know, seniors or something, you know, doing boats or something in the hobby. You know, just something, you know, something fun where people in his generation can maybe send him messages. You know, me and Colton will watch the computer for feeds, and maybe even go live, you know, with him. So if someone does want to ask him questions, he can respond. And maybe if we can figure out, maybe do something like a where you can call in. We haven't got to that point yet. We have a lot of stuff that we're figuring out. We're kind of doing a think tank and kind of writing it down of directions where we want to go with this channel. We do want to keep around family, kids. We have some kids next door that really enjoy us doing this. Every time we're out there, they come running out, but we're doing really test runs and stuff. So when we're coming back in, they're coming out with their little RCs wanting to play, and you know, then they get bummed because we're walking back in. But cute little kids, you know, great family. But this is just what this channel is about, you know, just having family fun. And you know, we love to see people following us on our Facebook, Malibuhour RCs on Facebook. You can post some videos. I got to talk to my other son and Colton's brother Tanner in Vegas to make sure he can leave that Facebook open so people can post videos of them camping with their RCs or doing funny things with their RCs.
Also on Facebook, you'll see the interview with my grandfather. We are currently working on that video. It's just too damn long to upload, so we're trying to figure out a way to get it uploaded and edited and stuff like that for you guys.
Yeah, we're trying to not really do a lot of cutting. We kind of want it kind of natural. I know a lot of channels, you know, they do a lot of cutting and stuff, and they do so much. We're not even at that caliber yet. We hope we will be shortly. Love to see if those guys will, you know, give us a shout out or hand out and
shout out, not hand out.
Well, or hand out, helping, you know, like
a helping hand, shouting out our channel is what he's trying to say. He's old, he's new to the game.
Yeah, I get kind of nervous in front of the camera, even if I know we can delete it. But yeah, for sure. You know, we want to really get this going. So, you know, any negative feedback, you know, we're gonna read. You know, unless, you know, you're just one of those haters that just love giving negative stuff out, we're not even gonna bother with that, because that's not what we're about. That's not what this channel is about.
We're just looking for positive. Positive reassurance and basically helpful tips. You can be kind of negative in a way of saying like, oh, we didn't really like it this way, but you could do it better this way. We're looking for that. That's totally fine. It's just when you're saying F this, F that, and these guys suck, don't even give them a chance. That's what we're not looking for.
Yeah, and you know, everybody starts out, and you know, like I said, I've seen a lot of YouTube stuff, seen a lot of people talking about their channel when they first get it started. It was really discouraging from all the negative stuff, and they said just stay away from it. And you know, we haven't had none of that right now, you know, thank God. And I know it's gonna probably be coming, but if it does, it does. I mean, you can't make everybody happy, but you know, like I said, that's not what this channel is about. It's all about fun. So,
but definitely comment below, guys.
Yes, comment below. But like I said, please subscribe, pass it on. Let your kids subscribe. Let your kids watch. You know, we're not gonna be cussing or, you know, drinking or anything like that. We always make sure everything's out of scene, and you know, even if we're having a cocktail after hours, you're not going to see it on the
You're going to see that on the Facebook page side.
Facebook page, you know, maybe when we go live, it's going to be after hours, you know. It might be cigar hour, you know, brandy hour, whatever you want. That goes perfectly into, Malibuhour RCs. I've had a couple of people ask me why we went to Malibuhour RCs and just didn't do like the Boys RC Garage or something like that. Funny thing, years ago, you know, my kids are 25 and 21. When they were young, we were sitting around a campfire, and we always loved, you know, Malibu rum and, you know, pineapple juice. So we always called it, you know, Malibuhour, you know. So we're sitting around one day, and we just said, oh my God, that'd be a funny email. So we started that email, and then that kind of just became our nickname through our friends and stuff, and everything is just Malibuhour or Happy Hour.
And the significance about the hour part is the first 4 letters of our name, our last names, I should say, starts with hour. So that's where the Malibu hour and all that comes from.
It kind of worked out as hour too, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
So we just kind of started, and the reason we were kind of thinking about doing the YouTube channel is we really have a lot of passion in these and really enjoy them, and we love helping out, you know, people. I had a card that I found on Facebook, this perfect story. It was probably last summer, not this summer that passed, but the summer before. I found a Traxxas Slash, and it was one of the newer models, and the father was selling it for the son for like $125. And I Facebooked him and, you know, messaged him, and he said, yeah, they still had it. I went and looked at it. He said it wasn't running. So I said, okay, you know, we'll buy it and, you know, put it together. We get there, the thing looked, you know, new. Had a charger, 2 brand new batteries he just picked up, and
basically no dirt on the tires.
Yeah. I mean, it was like it was only ran for like 4 or 5 times, and they bought it from someone, and he said it just stopped working. So I grabbed the battery, and long story short, all it was just binding the transmitter to the car. And once I reset it, threw the battery in, it was doing little donuts in the garage. I was running it out front, and the son came out, and he was smaller, you know, probably in his, you know, not even a teenager, and he goes, oh my God, my car's running. I said, yeah. I said it was just, you know, the transmitter thing, you know. And he got really a bum look because he knew his dad just sold his car. Well, I just couldn't do it. So I looked at him, I said, do you really want this car? And he goes, yes, it's working. And I said, well, then I'm not gonna buy it. So I told them where to go. They had a really bad charger. It was just a little knockoff, and I sent them up to one of our local hobby shops, gave them my name, said, hey, if you need a instant message me, call me, we can meet you up there, help you out. And I got a text back from him saying, you know, they went up and got set up, you know, and the kid really enjoys it. So it was something like that. I mean, I really could have really just handed him the money and left, but like I said, that's just not us, you know. And, you know, do good, you know, it's going to come back to you, you know, pass on what you want someone to pass on to you. And, you know, a couple weeks after, we had a couple really good deals on a couple cars, you know, so it all worked out. So the reason also why we started the channel, I kind of went off a little bit on that, was we were all sitting, actually it was funny, we were sitting in a spa, and my wife Amy and the boys, Colton Tanner's mom, I've been together with her 30 years and been married going on 26. And she goes, you guys should really, you know, do a YouTube channel. I said, no, you know, I don't want to. And she goes, why? I said, I just don't want to. And she said, why? I said, I don't know. And she goes, why? Are you worried about it's not going to take off? The negativity. And, yeah, it's scary. I mean, anybody that has a channel, you're gonna get that. So I said, okay, that's fine. So with my dad, I talked to my dad, the boy's grandfather, and said, hey, would you want to do this? And he was kind of, I don't know, not a good time right now. It just wasn't a good time for him. But then once he started looking into what we're doing, he really started enjoying it and really getting into it. And I think he's getting more of a blast. Pretty much with all the detail painting, he actually did everything on this Jeep. I started, and he kind of took over because he just enjoys that. It's his passion. He built RC planes from a balsa wood box. That's kind of why we're starting the channel, and it's just gonna be a family thing. And I really hope everybody's gonna enjoy it, and I hope this succeeds, where we can get to a point where we can sell t-shirts and stickers and stuff, and maybe give away some RCs and some batteries and stuff. But that all depends how many followers we get and how many sponsors we can get, and if I can get deals going on with these manufacturers.
It's just basically all in good time.
It's all in good time, and I want to get up in the range where all these other guys are.
Well, we want to, not just you. We want to. It's my channel too,
yeah,
and Tanner's.
And my boys too.
Come on now. Can't take all the credit.
And my wife and Amy, she's she's a saint. I mean, she's to put up with me and the two boys growing up, in motocross and ATVs that we still have. I mean, she's she's a saint when it comes to this stuff. She's just, she grabs stuff off the door and says, hey, FedEx showed up. Hey, you pissed.
It's like Christmas morning all over again.
Yeah, what's this box? And she knows to bring it back and put it on the shop back here,
But it's all in good fun, guys. Like I said,
yeah.
It's all in good time. We'll get there. But first things first is that little X-Max back there is one of our customers. We got parts coming in pretty soon there.
Yeah.
We'll have a video on that and what happened to that. So that's pretty good. We also got a body coming for it. Keep an eye out for the E-Revo 2.0 versus the Arma V2. That drag race will be coming soon, and so will the Arma V2 versus the 2014 F-150. Really looking forward to that. We got to find our undisclosed location in Mexico, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Gotta go to our undisclosed location for that one.
And with summer coming up, or when summer comes up and we start going camping, we'll be running
the boats.
The boats. And the orange boat up there was a nitro boat, and it was converted into electric. So we'll have the first video of it going into the water. So we don't know if it's gonna flip over and sink, not run, go way too fast. We don't have a clue.
Fingers crossed for something crazy.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it catches on fire. I think we'll get more likes on that one. So, not my boat. It's Grandpa's boat upstairs.
But all right, guys, we're wrapping this one up. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe. Definitely, this kind of turned in from a Wild Willys update to how Malibuhour RC got started, but that's all right. But shout out to you guys. Hope y'all have a great one. Peace.